This week, Cyrus and Casey preview Cage Warriors homecoming to London, invade Tampa for XFC 24, and bring you 12 more nasty, dirty dozen clips. MMA Inside the Cage, presented by Elevation Training Mask.
Welcome to MMA Inside the Cage. I'm your host, Cyrus Fees. Next to me, he is the man behind Northwest, Kim Ye's baby name, Casey Oxenheimer.
Well, that's very true, but of course, that wasn't my first choice. Okay. Of course, I prefer Compass Kardashian initially.
It has a ring to it. I dig it.
Yeah, it does, but Kanye came back into the picture. We had to deal with that, and you know what we came up with was actually pretty good. You know, in the future when this little kid is doing his autobiography, he can call it North by Northwest.
Little throw to Alfred Hitchcock there. Tonight, the show loaded with highlights to the brim. And we have to preview Cage Warriors' next big show, number 56. First up is the MMA News Flurry. Last episode, we laid down the preview for it. Now let's see how the war shaped up. It was Nick Diaz's first foray into promoting, and there was some serious competition on this card. Main event, we saw the real deal. Justin Baseman edge out a split decision victory over UFC veteran Daniel Roberts. This is a good fight. Good showing by Baseman.
Well, you hit the nail on the head. Partner Baseman keeps his win streak intact. That's 4 in a row, and he is actually undefeated in 2013. That is also a huge win over a very notable name, which could garner a lot of media attention for Baseman in the future.
Well, I'll tell you what, we were excited about this co-main event between Esguerra and Mitchell. This time it was Evil Esguerra with a decisive, unanimous decision.
Another solid fight that saw great work from both men. Mitchell was actually transported to the hospital following this fight due to exhaustion. This is an example of a fighter leaving it all in the ring for the entertainment of the fans.
Well, one highlight that had to make this show is Roy Bottin, the Bellator veteran, with a lightning-quick toe hold victory over Mike Martinez. Casey, what's going on with all these toe holds right now?
Well, the toe hold is always looming if you leave those feet hanging out, but sometimes people tend to forget when someone is punching you in the face. Nevertheless, it's a display of technical precision anytime you see this move in the sport of mixed martial art.
Now, Diaz is really pushing for the yellow cards, Casey, soccer kicks. Really, he just like full pride rules. Is there any way he gets it pushed through the CSAC?
Well, who is to say? The promotion made several adjustments to the standard in this first event, including barring of elbows and the implementation of the ring instead of the cage. Now, soccer kicks may be a tall order to get past, but one can never tell. I would be interested to see what our old friend Andy Foster has to say on the matter.
Well, he's going to be the one that decides it. Well, we can't wait for War MMA 2. More information, just head to nickdiazpromotions.com. Australian Fighting Championships is still amidst the buzz of May's show, but they are laying down the groundwork for AFC 6 on August 24th. Already on the card are those tournament semifinals. We know those are going to be explosive, but 3 more fights have been added to the card. First up, an explosive matchup between Adolfo Marquez and Ruthless Rob Lacita. I can't wait for this fight.
Well, I actually spoke to Marquez earlier in the week, and he has promised to give the AFC a fight. To remember, this guy has a legit BJJ pedigree and has been burning up the international scene with appearances in Dream and Shudo. Truly one of the hottest rising talents in the world. Now, with Ruthless Rob standing in the other corner, this makes for definite fireworks. Lacita holds big wins over some of Australia's biggest names and has demonstrated some incredible grappling of his own.
That's right. I remember that reverse triangle he had over Wonderberg. That was crazy. And I actually saw Lacita in Combat 8. It was great. The main event set and ready to rock as the lightweight title is back on the line. Daniel Hooker, after soundly defeating Rusty McBride, is now taking on Nick Banjo Patterson. What do we know about Banjo?
This guy is one of the most entertaining fighters in Australia today. He possesses an extremely explosive striking game, but also carries himself with a refined composure in the ring. If the Facebook banner is any indication, he will be out for blood against his Kiwi opponent, the champ Daniel Hooker. Now, you know, Hooker surprised a lot of people at AFC 5 with his incredibly dominant performance over Rusty McBride, so this one has the makings of Fight of the Year all over it.
Well, also just added to the card, the Bulldog Peter Davenport matchup against the Doc Sean Wilcock. Great matchup, and you know Davenport is looking to redeem himself. AFC 6 only a few months away, and you can find out more about this epic show at afcmma.com.au. Finally, KSW 23 was a sick event with some awesome results, but you know the winners already, but our friends at mymma.pl grabbed some big interviews after the event. Let's check them out.
I just feel like I got robbed. I felt like I won 2 rounds out of the 3, and but he's the champ. He's a hometown hero. I guess I was supposed to finish him. I guess an ass beating wasn't enough, but hats off to him. He took the beating, and I should have finished him, but I didn't, and here we are. Hopefully I get the rematch, and in that rematch I'll finish him.
Everybody say that they want to stand and trade, but I hit him one time and I punched him one time, and you see how he dives. He didn't want to stand anymore with me, so that's why I know that I can win this fight. But
I thought he would gas out. I thought it would take a full round, though, for it to happen. So I was trying to stay relaxed. He came out very aggressively. I think his biggest problem is that he's fighting, he fought Tim Sylvia, I think, his second fight, and he's fighting guys like me or guys like James Thompson. He's fighting guys who have 20, 30 fights, and he's only got, 7 or 8. So I think that's the biggest problem is he's fighting high-level competition. But when you're as famous as he is, he can't be brought along like a typical fighter, at the smaller shows. So you can't win either way. I don't feel too bad for him because of the car he drives, because I saw his car yesterday. Okay. Yeah, and that's a hell of a, man, that's a nice car. I wish that's worth more than my house. That's what I was telling everybody. So that, but if he gets more experience, you can't substitute experience in the cage, no matter how much you train. So the more experience he gets in the cage, I think the better he'll be. But he didn't seem tired to me yet tonight when he was fighting.
Great interviews there. Now, Casey, what'd you think about the political jab that McCorkle had after his win?
Well, that is standard Sean McCorkle right there. He will say anything that is on his mind, but I think his comments were more directed towards his appreciation for those Polish fans.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, he loves being in the KSW. For all news KSW, head to Konfrontacja.com. And for great news from the Polish scene and more, check out mymma.pl.